Hi guys, Chamion here from Food by Chamion. I hope all is well. I am going to do a requested Shadon Beni coconut sauce demo. One of my supporters requested it and I am more than happy to fulfill the request as always. Let me be frank with you all like I always do. I never heard of such a sauce. I don't eat street food, so I don't know what's trending and all of that. Matter of fact, I don't eat fast foods, period. I can't for a number of reasons, besides it being unhealthy and loaded of fats and ridiculousness, empty calories and so forth and so forth. I am prone to food poisoning. Some folks are prone to food poisoning and I am one of them. So for that purpose, you find I won't really know what's trending or whatever. So when my supporter requested this demo, I thought to myself, I am going to have to do my own spin on this. If it's the first time that you are hearing about it, keep in mind this is my spin because I did spoke with the person somewhat and I asked them, I said, how did it taste? And you know, they told me it's not a sweet sauce. So what I gathered, based on just, you know, culinary sense and good old common sense, is that it's more of a vegan take on a coconut, on a garlic sauce. Because remember, vegans don't eat eggs and mayo contains egg. So what I took from it is just that it's a healthier way or a vegan or vegetarian way, and a lot of the trending diets are internationally way to have this creamy Shadon Beni sauce, if you will. If you live internationally, simply use cilantro in the place of the Shadon Beni. If you don't know what Shadon Beni is, it is a herb that's native to some Caribbean nations, including Trinidad and Tobago. Not every country will have it. This is what it looks like. I want to say now that cilantro and Shadon Beni, there was a great debate, it remains one, about it being the same thing. It is not the same thing, and let's close that discussion there now. So for that, you will need 2 bundles of fresh Shadon Beni. I have some in my mini processor here, and I added garlic because a lot of times these sauces, they have a hint, a very faint amount of garlic coming through. Okay, what the supporter that requested it said also is that it's served with fish a lot of times. Okay, it was really new to me, but I know with food that, you know, it's about creativity. So probably the person had it and probably just one person decided to make it for exactly what I said, because they don't like mayonnaise based stuff. It's not healthy. You know, they say the fats in the coconut oil and all of that is a lot healthier than a lot of the normal fats. Okay, so I have a pan going. I am going to put my coconut. I am going to put, this is a jug of coconut milk. Also, I have a whole coconut on set right here. That's how the coconut looks, you know, and you will get it into this once you blend it or process it and add liquid. This is what it will come to, almost like coconut creamy consistency and texture. Okay, you can also use the store-bought coconut cream. Have a couple of brands. I know some of you already know what I'm speaking about, so I won't elaborate. I want to say now, whenever I am using fresh herbs in anything, I hold off always on, I'm going to get it into my pan. So I'm going to add it directly to my pot or pan. And because I don't want the Shadon Beni to get, it always settles, so you can stir it a bit. Because I don't want it to get discolored, I won't be adding it until the sauce is almost fully reduced. Okay, some persons might want to put a bit of thickening agent in there, because if it is to mimic the mayonnaise based sauces, you want it somewhat thick. I'm going to put about half a teaspoon of coarse sea salt. Use the salt of your choice. I'm not going to be adding any powdered seasoning to change the taste of this. If you add a lot of powder, if you add powder seasoning to a lot of things at times, what happens is it alters the taste. Okay, so yeah, there is that sea salt, and you want to leave it to boil until it's reduced. You can add some cornstarch, about a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of water, and get it in here if you want it thick. Okay, remember I said all of that. You can also add some dehydrated garlic and onion powder if you so desire, but I will stay with the fresh things for these. And I won't even put onion in this, I'll just simply use only garlic, like I said I had in my food processor. Okay, so keep watching as I bring this together for you all. So guys, it's nicely reduced. I am going to add my freshly chopped Shadon Beni. If you are using cilantro, you know at this stage this is when you need to add it. It's brilliantly reduced. I forgot to mention you can use a bit of honey. If you are diabetic, use agave. It's a low glycemic plant-based sweetener. Or you can use some white sugar, granulated sugar in there, okay? This blend of seasoning smells just lovely. I'll show you guys the freshness, okay? Why I held off, I mentioned during the start of demo, why I held off is I didn't want it to become discolored, okay? So that is why I held off until now. If you add these things prematurely to your pans, it leaves a kind of bad looking color. Looks really awful. I can tell you all from experience. So that is why I held off until now, and it's going to be more intense in there. Even if you might say, well, I could have started with some, no, it still would have made for bad presentation. So I held off deliberately to get that vibrant, nice green and the intense colors. The more it sets, it's going to be more flavorful, the sauce, okay? Remember, I said to add your thickening agents to give you some body. So if you are serving it over fries or yuca, cassava, Brazilian arrowroot, same things known by different names in different nations of the earth, it's going to be able to, you know, look very nice on there. It smells just lovely, by the way, okay? If you want to add a bit of fresh pepper in there also, by all means, go ahead. You all saw what we have, right? It's really thick and nicely reduced. And this is what, if you might be wondering how long my own went for, I will say 8 minutes. But with me stirring it at different intervals, because you know coconut milk tends to foam, right? This is what we have so far. So I'm going to get it into my gravy boat to present it for you all, okay? So guys, it's already in my gravy boat. I know you all didn't see when I put it in there due to technology, but it's in my gravy boat. I'm just going to use a tablespoon for you all to see how it should be coated in the back of any spoon once you make it, okay? So here's my spoon. Just going to show you guys what we have. See how we coat the spoon? This is what you want to look for you to know that you have good texture coconut, Shadon Beni coconut sauce. Guys, a pleasure. As always, it was my own. If you are new, welcome to my returning viewers and supporters. I appreciate all of you, the new ones, just as much as I do you all. You are more than a number to me. Food by Chamion. We are all over social media. We are on Instagram, a public account named Food by Chamion. We are on Facebook, public account named Food by Chamion. We are on Pinterest, public account named Food by Chamion. We have a website, www.foodbychamion.com. We have an email address, foodbychamion@gmail.com. Please use all common letters. We have also, well, I said Pinterest. Of course, we have a YouTube channel. Sometimes that's always the latter when I'm calling out all our social media. But we have a YouTube channel, Food by Chamion. We have a blog on Tumblr or Tumblr, depending on your pronunciation of things. Go on to my Facebook business page for directions to that blog. I try to blog like every week. When I say blog, I'm speaking about written articles and so forth for you all, and techniques and so forth. There's a telephone number that I don't give out on YouTube. I choose not to. Go on to my business page on Facebook also to get that telephone number. Guys, I love and appreciate you all. I love you all endlessly. Until I'm with you all, thank you all for watching, and bye.